Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a read for you and who, and that who is going to be either a friend or family member, it could be boyfriend, girlfriend, one side of a situation or another, even a person of interest as well, okay? This will be a general read, so if you are looking for a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, you know where to go, The Guided Intuitive here or my description box. I do want to thank all of you that have been booking reads, coaching sessions with me, beyond the read sessions. Thank you so much. It's been such an honor, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please continue to like, subscribe, and share, and definitely drop a comment, as well. That really helps my channel, and it keeps it going. So I do appreciate that. Okay, and what else do you need to know? I think that's it, guys. Anyone that is might be experiencing some sort of blockages right now, and you just are kind of sick of it. You're just kind of looking for that next step, and you want to kind of break through out of any sort of barriers that might be holding you back from where you want to be. And I know that for some of you, it could be a business, it could be pushing through in terms of a relationship or situation or in your life. Then you definitely want to check out our discovery session up there, because that allows some one-on-one time for us together to get to know you, and then of course make a recommendation based upon your needs. And if we're a good fit, we invite you into one of our programs or packages there too. Okay, so do note that. All right, it's in my description box as well. Okay, so let's jump into this, and we're going to find out, Pisces, what's going on with you for the first 2 weeks of September. All right, so let's check it out. What is that going on for you here? So here's where you're at right now. Okay, interesting. Now at the bottom of the deck, underlying energy, we've got the Five of Pentacles. Now this is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo type energy, but this is about being left out. And even if it's not being, left out for some of you, it could just feel being, unsupported, unrecognized. But here is the thing about this. The fives are all about maybe you experience some sort of adversity in a relationship or in a situation, okay? And this could be where, you've got someone that's next to you, but there's also a very, again, warm lights within the church that can offer a hand, kind of like five, almost like five, giving you a hand of support, of opportunity, a hand up to help you. So you're just kind of walking by and looking at the ground here, and there's someone next to you as well. So this is about changing perspectives in a relationship or situation. But right now it feels like you might be feeling kind of like this. So let's see what we can do in order to flip that around, okay? So let's look into this, okay? So what we have for you right now, which is interesting, kind of opposing, contrasting, I should say, is we've got the Nine of Cups, we've got the King of Wands, right? And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So this kind of like, I feel that this is a pair here. It could be dealing with a fire sign, as well as you being kind of that earth, that water energy here. But I really feel that there is this, I gotta tell you, I feel really good about this. Now this could be, after coming out of this, it's moving into this right now. So for many of you, this could be the case, because this is emotional fulfillment. This is, this is a nine. It's coming to fruition, right? Coming to fruition. And I really feel that this is a couple, one of which is very fiery and passionate. Could be, again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it doesn't have to be, because the energy will trump the astrological sign. But I do get the Queen of Pentacles, which is also, again, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This person looking where they want to make that next move. So that's what I see coming through here. Very interesting. I am going to pull some energy cards, because I want to see where you're at in terms of your energy right now, knowing that I've seen that Five of Pentacles coming through, and this is really kind of an opposite dynamic. So I kind of feel that you've kind of come out of that and into something else. So there's some sort of emotional fulfillment in a relationship or situation or something. So let's look at this, okay? Wow. Okay, so we get, let's take a look at what we got here. Okay, so what we get here, you've got three different chakras that come out as it pertains to this. First, we get the workaholic, which is about communication. So in terms of the situation right now, you could be that one of you may be really focused on work, and it's real creative work, okay, as well, because when I get the blue that talks about the throat chakra, so this tells me that, that as you worked, life happened, right? So this is what comes into place. So this is about, are you working too much? Maybe perhaps you're suffering from a little bit of burnout, and that could be getting in the way of a relationship or situation right now. And so this is about, transformation is indicated here. Transformation is going to be necessary. Maybe that perhaps right now you're not being fulfilled at work, so for some of you that could be the case, and maybe you need to kind of refresh your mind to improve work. Okay, so that could be. Now it could be as it pertains to the situation, being very creative in terms of the situation, whatever's brought you to my channel. The next card that I get though is this is about passion. Okay, this is almost like, again, who got this too? Libra got this. And this is about, she's singing from a songbook, so it's some sort of artistic, could be having to do with music for some of you, writing a song, sharing a song with someone that you care about. It's really beautiful. Maybe that you're sick of work and you're kind of focused on your passion right now, what you love to do. So you're being a little bit more despondent. So it could be in a relationship or situation that maybe one or both of you, or one or the other is being despondent, kind of like hands up in the air, kind of like it's kind of like trying to get some sort of different perspective, at this particular moment. But the despondence is just telling me that there is some sort of let the universe help you in this situation, and it's going to help you grow, because it's kind of like they feel a little bit like they can't move, but they want to move, and that's kind of how that's kind of how I feel with this person. They want to move forward in passion, in what it is that they want to, but they feel that they can't. So this is about, saying that the only thing you can do right now, if you're in stagnation in terms of a relationship or situation, is to take action. Okay, this is what it's saying is that this is what are you willing. Are you willing to trust yourself on what it is that brings you your passion and makes you feel happy? And it's almost like this woman here is like, it's like she finds happiness in taking action. Okay, it's like she's unable to look after herself and her home, and then she asks for guidance, and she's kind of like, she does, she eats a good meal, she cleans up her house, and but she still feels really despondent, and then suddenly a hurricane hits, and she has to rescue her neighbor and help her out. And what happens is that she found that now that she's no longer despondent or depressed or anything, because she found she found herself and found her way out of a situation, or out of depression, out of a situation that maybe made, initially was the reason why this card came out, by taking action. So that's a message for some of you guys. It's what wanted to come through. By taking action, you can find the road out, is what this card talks about. So this is interesting, and that's what I see. It's kind of like maybe you've been putting all your time into work and lost passion for a situation, and now the only way out is to take action. That's really interesting, guys. What does the numerology cards have to say about you right now? Anything else that wants to come through for you? Okay, this solves it even more so. I didn't expect this to come out, but relationship change. So that could be in terms of there's something needs to change in a relationship, action needs to be taken, and that's what's coming into play. This is the heart chakra, and this is the throat chakra color, okay? So this is interesting. It's about ready to communicate your heart now about some sort of relationship change is what I see here. It's a 56 card that reduces to an 11. And this is just telling me, it's just saying that it's a time that that things are going through change, right? It's a natural progression of the relationship. This is saying, like to have patience within the process of this too, it could be the case. And I don't know if something has ended, with a neighbor, a colleague, work colleague, friend, or something of the sort. But this indicates that this is a positive change, by the way, okay? This could indicate marriage. This could indicate a resolution on an ongoing dispute. This could be a declaration of commitment of some sort, could be a wedding or engagement. So I gotta tell you guys, you know, this is really coming into play here. So there is an opportunity that is at hand. Some of you might even be considering that. So note your comments below because I'd love to know. So this is interesting. Now let's go check out the other person on the other side. Let's take a look at what's going on for them over there. Okay. Let's take a look at what is involved over there. There's a relationship change. Could be that it was, again, a leaving of a relationship, you know, and a starting of a new, or an upgrade with the current one that you have right now, for those of you that might be, you know, kind of involved with someone. But let's take a look over here. What is it for this other person? Well, I just shuffled these. This is interesting. I really feel that, and by the way, guys, just at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy, kind of moving to calmer waters. This is about equilibrium in a relationship or situation. This calls for justice. So this is, again, could be dealing with a Libra for some of you. And what's interesting is it's in the 11 card, and this relationship changes in the 11 card as well. And whatever happens in terms of some sort of shift in a relationship or situation between two, it brought balance. Okay, just say it brought balance. And then the next card that I got was the Lover's card. So maybe look at this. This person on this side got 3 major flipping arcana. I mean, I just had to show you all 3 because you got the Justice card, the Lover's card, and the Empress card. So it could be, again, you're dealing with a Cancer. You know, it could be that you might be dealing with the you know, this is the Venus of love. This is ruled by Venus. So it could be that could be very much well be the case. Then you've got the Libra card, and then you've got the Lover's card, yeah, too, which talks about Gemini. Could be dealing with the Gemini as well, or someone that takes on that energy. But I really feel that that balance is achieved in a love relationship, and now it's kind of is destined to go that next step, a new beginning. And this is beautiful here. You know, she's all about new birth, new energy, art, beauty, you know, all of that. So it's really beautiful. It's about a partnership, but it's also a divinely guided partnership. Okay. So this is really interesting. The scales have been balanced. I am going to pull some energy cards to see what wants to come through, but this is beautiful. You might resonate with one side more than the other, only focusing on this side for that other person. Okay. Let's take a look at what this is. So we get, let's see what here we get, interesting. We get perfection. Okay. This has to do with the root chakra. Okay. So this talks about, you know, letting go of any perfection, right? And knowing that, you know, being, you know, that, you know, being imperfect can actually focus on you and your uniqueness. And that uniqueness about you is its own perfection. So for some of you, that could be the case, but this is the root chakra. This is interesting because this talks about some sort of perfection that's coming into play here. This is interesting, guys. And it's about, you know, in terms of a relationship, I got perfection, I got impartiality, you know, that has to do with higher consciousness. And then I got expansion, right? And it's very similar, guys. Isn't like the impartiality almost feels almost like it's the Justice card, right? But for here, I mean, this is really just talking a lot about some sort of change, you know, some sort of expansion that's been able to take place, you know, kind of a, yeah, it's kind of like, it's like balancing things out. Things don't have to be perfect, but there's, you know, there is some sort of balancing in this relationship that needs to take place for it to expand. And that's what I feel with this person on this side. And I think it's actually achieved that, which is really quite beautiful. What does the numerology cards have to say? The expansion has to do with the communication in the relationship. So that's really good. Okay. Anything else? There's a completion. Okay. So there's something that's come full circle. So the end of a completion, end of a situation, and a beginning of a brand new one, a new birth. And this is about with a lot more higher consciousness, with a different perspective. Okay. And that is the third eye. Okay. So this talks about coming to fruition, some sort of completion. What is your best way forward for you? What does that look like? What's your best way forward for you, Pisces? Let me see what that is. All the cards flipped over here. Let's go shuffle a little bit more. I want to see what is it that you need to know most about this person. What do you need to know most about this? Let me go with that. What you need to know most about this person first. What you need to know most about this person is they want a new beginning as it pertains to love, and that they want marriage. There's no doubt about that. So it looks like this relationship is kind of going that next level. This is the Ace of Wands. We've got the Two of Cups, expressing emotions to make things balance, right? And then we've got the Hierophant, tradition, belief, could be marriage, could be a change in terms of a relationship or situation going that next step. This, you guys, is beautiful. That's what they want. What is it that they need to know most about you? What is it that they need to know most about you? What is it? Okay, wow. That you want good vibrations, that you want to let go of feeling left out, and then you want to offer, you want to let go of the past. You want to feel really good vibrations. This is about letting go, I think, of the past situation that left you down and out, that type of thing. So what they need to know most about you is that you're on to really good vibrations and letting go of the past in a relationship or situation. And this is, major arcana of the Sun card, that you want to be playful, adventurous, you're willing to move forward. This is really beautiful. What is your best way forward? What does it look like for you? What's your best way forward, Pisces? What is that? Let's take a look. Best way forward. Nice. Wow. Okay. So what we get the best way forward, we've got the Magician card, the Ace of Cups, and we've got the Tower. So two major arcana. So we've got a brand new beginning. Okay. Having all the tools necessary to move forward, to really create the love life in whatever world that you want, and having all the tools and necessary resources, having emotional fulfillment, compassion. This is all about, intimacy, emotional fulfillment, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And this is about, putting the end, putting something that came to an end, here. I want to kind of clarify this just a tad bit more. I want to clarify and see what wants to come out for the Tower card really quick. I just want to see what wants to come out. Yeah, putting things in context and having some sort of shift. Yeah, okay. All right, so that's what I wanted to find out here, because this actually, this is about putting things in context and having a shift in a relationship or situation. That's what the Tower talks about. So, this is about, putting things in context, because sometimes the Tower is really good for the relationship to shift and move on into new energy. And that's really what I feel for you here, that there's been a new shift in, and there is a lot of emotional fulfillment. This is beautiful. This is really, really beautiful. And I'm just curious to find out in terms of what is the hidden, what is hidden for them and how they feel about you. How do they feel about you? This is beautiful. Just being near you is intoxicating. So they really love you. There's a lot of love here. That's what I feel. How interesting. Yeah. And the next card that I get here is for some of you. This might be the case for some of you. It's kind of like there was an ending in a relationship. For some of you, this could be that I left you before you could leave me. So it could be in a relationship that when something ended, it was kind of allowed a relationship to shift and start anew. So that very much well could be the case. For some of you, that was able to catapult us to a new beginning. For some of you, that's not the case, okay? Some of you that you just have actually moved on and had a brand new beginning, because I see a brand new beginning, a new birth, but emotional fulfillment all around. So this is interesting. Yeah. And maybe, it could be the source for some of you. It could have been, I left you before you could leave me, and something had to take place and shift for something to get into a balance, and then things became more balanced again. How interesting. Yeah, that's what I see. Anything else from the Soul Tree cards for you? Believe. Yeah, focus on believing, what it is that you want, that you can get what you want, and go for what you want and take the action is going to be really key. You've reached some sort of tranquility, in this situation. So whatever it is has really brought you to something, and it's brought about a lot of inspiration for you. This is beautiful. What is your love advice moving forward, guys? Note your comments. This is interesting, guys. Some of you, it's going to that next step. I will tell you, it's going to that next step in marriage. And some of you, it was about, leaving an old and starting a new one. Okay. So, having that brand new beginning. Okay. What is your advice in terms of love moving forward, Pisces? What is it? Here it is. Freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Okay. So this is interesting. For some of you, you are leaving a relationship and starting new. And that can very much, and this is also talks about too. That's for some of you. For others of you, it could be that you're letting go of the past that once held you back as it pertains to love, and you're moving forward in love. You're not going to let that past haunt your future in what it is that you want. You want, to believe that you can get exactly what you want, whatever that is, relationship, situation, and you want that inspiration, to move forward. And this is saying is that you've got this here. This is quite interesting, is that you've got this here. And there's nothing stopping you, okay? Anything else that wants to come through for advice for you from the Love Oracle? What is this here? Here it is. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands understanding of life and love. Okay, so again, in terms of a relationship, sometimes you have to let something go, and it's not that it's right or wrong. It's just is that it's like it's like expanding your understanding of life being in a partnership with someone. Okay, there's no right or wrong within that. So that's what I see coming through here for you guys. So note your comments below. I hope that this resonated in some way, shape, or form. I look forward to seeing you next time, and until then, namaste.